It's early in the morning. I don't have a pint on me. But today, this is part 3 of the Muntons kit beer brew session that I did. And today we're going to cover how to cold crash and how to fine with gelatin. So that's what you're going to see today. This is part 3. There's going to be a part 4, which is where I actually ended up kegging it with priming sugar. So that's cool. In a keg, priming sugar, carbonated with priming sugar. So you get to see that. I have a confession to make. I have sampled the beer. Stay tuned because it's pretty cool, man. It's good. It's the best kit beer I've ever had by far, bar none. And you wouldn't even be able to tell that it's a kit beer, I promise. I'm going to get other people to sample it, and maybe I'll get Mad Dog and my boy G-Man, my son, to sample it, and won't even tell them it's a kit beer and get the reaction. Yeah. Anyway, stay tuned. If you want more brewing videos and such, hit the subscribe button. You got to hit some sort of bell to get notified when videos come up. Here comes the show. Yeah. All right, gang. It is cold crashing time. So what I do, so time-wise, it's been, I think we fermented, now today's Saturday, I fermented I brewed up on a Sunday or Monday, so we're looking at 12-ish days. There hasn't been any activity in a long time. I have not taken a gravity because I didn't take the original, so what the heck. But I will after I cold crash. I'll go ahead before I carb it up. So I'll probably carb it up today Saturday and probably carb it 2 days on Monday. So cold crash for 2 days, 48 hours. So I fired up the old freezer. In it, I'll show you. Bear with the motion sickness. I've got the old, I don't know if you can see that, guys. Can't see what you're seeing. Inkbird on there. Yep. So I said today it wasn't even plugged in. It only took about 2 hours and dropped it down to temperature. So I got it at about 40 degrees Celsius, which is what, maybe about 33, 34 Fahrenheit. So just above freezing, which is 0 Celsius. I set it that way because it will fluctuate in between the Inkbird. Here's the keg, or not the keg, the fermenter. And what I do is you want to take your airlock out because you can already see, look, there's still some CO2 in there. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. So that's good. So we're not going to get any oxygenation going on in there because the CO2 is already pushing out. So I'll take the airlock off because it'll backwash. It'll suck the star sand or water or vodka or whatever you're using as a sanitizer into the beer itself. Once you cold crash it, let's take it off. I put saran wrap, tin foil, whatever, and then just elastic. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen that before because they usually use tin foil and it ain't pushing the tin foil up, but pretty neat. So we're just going to drop her in there and 48 hours. And then we're going to get this keg ready to go. Gonna get that going, get that all sanitized up, and we're gonna keg this bad boy can of goo. I think this one goes in here. Yep, it does. That's good. Want to see it? I'll show you. There we go. All in there, ready to go. That's it. So 2 days from now, be back kegging this bad boy. See you soon. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're 24 hours into the cold crash. I have decided that I am going to put some gelatin in there. I've decided a couple things. I'm going to put some gelatin in to help clarify it, clean it up a little bit, doing my best to make this can of goo taste good, man. It's a hazy IPA, so if you're into hazy beers, I probably wouldn't have cold crashed it, and I probably wouldn't add the gelatin. But I'm going to. I'm also, when I keg it, I've decided I'm going to do so with priming sugar. So I'm going to carbonate it with priming sugar in the keg. So stick around for that, man. But first, what we got to do, we've got another 24 hours of cold crashing. So you have the gelatin about 24 hours in, okay? So the beer's nice and cool. What you do is I'll put a link to a blog post that I did on how to use gelatin, but it's very straightforward. Basically, I'm boiling a cup of water, 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of gelatin. Gonna put it, after the pot comes to a boil, I'll cover it and I'll let it cool down to about 150 degrees Fahrenheit-ish. Then I'll stir in the 1 teaspoon of gelatin, and then we're going to pour it into the old fermenter, and then we're going to put her to cold crash for another 24 hours. So we'll be back when we're doing this. Yeah, I'll betcha. All right, gang, we're ready to roll. We've got 1 cup of water, nice warm water. I boiled it on the stove, let it cool down to 150. You want to use 1 teaspoon of the gelatin. So we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of gelatin into the warm water. We're gonna dissolve her up, stir it up. Everything has been sanitized, spoon, measuring cup, the whole kit and caboodle. I put Star San in the measuring cup. Give her a good stir. The gelatin likes to clump up a little bit. That's why I use the hot water. Anyhow, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stir that up and make sure it's all dissolved up. And then I'll take you over and I'll get the keg or the fermenter ready, and we'll get this bad boy in there. Start clearing it out, start fining it, yes sir. All right, gang, real simple. CO2 still pumping up through this, kind of cool. Just gonna remove the saran wrap, the elastic. She's on there good. Get a new piece of saran wrap because that's pissing me off. Oh, that elastic's on there good. Yes, sir. There we go. Oh, she smells good. Oh, that smells nice. She's gonna be a nice beer, I think. Get that in there. So you want to, like I say, it's been 24 hours that I've been cold crashing. The beer needs to be cool before you add the gelatin, so that's key. And like I say, I'll put a link under this video to a blog post on how to clear beer with gelatin. And I actually have another blog post where I give you, I think it's five other ways that you can use to clear beer. Some people don't like to use gelatin, which I understand. So all good. We'll be back. I don't know if this video is going to go into when I keg it or not. I might do a separate video on that, but we'll see. That's what we got so far, guys. Hang tight. Be back soon.